Hello everyone, my name is Hayden. I'm from ClickFox, an Amazon advertising agency, and I've been a seller on Amazon for over 5 years now. In this video, we're going to do a full breakdown of how to do keyword research for your Amazon PPC campaigns. Now, this is the most important part. It's the most fundamental part of Amazon PPC that a lot of people overlook. So in this video, we're going to dive into the step-by-step details, ways in which we do it. I do it for my personal stores. This is also the way that my agency do it when we're managing clients, on how to find the most relevant, the most hyper-relevant, best keywords to use in your Amazon campaigns at launch phase or after launch. Let's dive in. And here we are on the Amazon page there. So let's pretend that bubble tea kit is the search term that we're trying to find the keywords for. So the first thing I like to do here, this is the exact way that I do it and how we do it in the agency and everything like that to get our keywords. This is all the tools that we use as well. We use Helium 10 to do this stuff. I can't show you another way because this is the way that we do it. So I'm going to show you the full process. This is our main keyword, bubble tea kit. Now the first thing you want to do, whatever type of product, whatever keyword or type of product that you want to sell, the first thing I would do is type it into Amazon and then check the top 10 products at least and make sure that they've got it in their title. So as you can see, it's bubble tea kit, and what we're looking for up here is the bubble tea kit. Ignore the sponsored ones. We've got bubble tea kit, bubble tea kit, bubble tea kit, bubble tea kit, along with many other keywords there. And let's scroll down here. We've got set for bubble tea, boba tea kit, bubble tea kit. And then that's bubble tea kit. So all of them, that's a really, really good sign, guys. All of them have got it in there. So the second thing we want to do is take that bubble tea kit there, go over to Magnet on Helium 10, which is what we use, by the way. This is the tool that we use, so I can't show you another way. Is there other tools you can use? Absolutely. You can use Jungle Scout. Is there other tools you can use? Can you do it manually? You can try and do it manually. It's a really good sign that a lot of people have got it in their keywords there. However, you know, Helium 10 is the way that is the tool you're going to use. It's just or Jungle Scout or something like that is the tool that you're going to use to really grind it down to get them true results there. So what we do is take that over, whack it into a magnet there, which is bubble tea kit, chuck a couple of filters on there, the search volume of minimum 300, word count of 2, and then what we're doing here is looking for these hyper relevant keywords here. So not only have we got bubble tea kit, which you should have done your research for at this stage, we're also looking for more hyper-relevant keywords. And as you can see, we've got things like matcha powder, which is not relevant. We've got freeze-dried sweets, which is not relevant. American sweets, not relevant. Bubble tea kit, obviously that's the keyword that we're using. We've got bubble tea. I would say that's hyper-relevant. So in this case, for example, let's dive into bubble tea. Now, before looking into that, the sort of filters that we do on here is mainly just looking at the search volume to start with. So it's always a good thing. As soon as you type in onto Magnet here, go to search volume, click to the highest search volume there on that filter. You can obviously go highest to lowest. Got the lowest there, 304. We've got the highest there, 31,789. Now, we've just figured out this is not relevant. You want to work your way through it until you find the relevant ones. Now, we know that bubble tea kit is a really relevant one. The next one that's most relevant is the bubble tea there, which has still got a really juicy search volume of 7,200. Now, the next step we do is open Amazon up like that. Check it out. Just what we're looking here is see how many results we've got. So we've got 131 results, which is really good. We now want to figure out if we can rank for this keyword and then find a load of other keywords off the back of these products. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let's figure out if this keyword looks good to us. Really relevant stuff. All day long we're looking for the most relevant stuff that shows up. We've got some really good sales, and obviously it's a really hyper relevant keyword, guys. So this could be another keyword, but at this stage we also need to run the X-ray tool up here as well. Now what we're looking for in X-ray is not only to analyze this keyword, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So what we're going to do is whack the filters there. Always do the hide sponsored results there. There was a lot of sponsored showing up there. We're going to hide that. First thing you want to do is always check out the brands that are showing here. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of this Bubbleology brand here, guys. What you don't want to do is start trying to rank for keywords that have got a really high brand awareness from just one brand, which this one absolutely has. So not to say this, you know, is not a good product to rank for, but it's definitely being dominated by this Bubbleology because they keep showing up everywhere and it's quite a big brand, I believe. So in order to find out whether a particular keyword could be good to work for in terms of ads, then obviously what we're doing is once I said, looking at the search results, it had about 131 search results, which is good. It's got a great search volume. Okay, so the amount of products that are being advertised on this search keyword compared to the search volume is really, really good. We've got great revenue there. Got great consistency in the sales there, as you can see in this line here. The only thing I'm unsure about is the brands, the competing brands, and then obviously looking at the price. So you've got to have that good margin, and you've got to be able to launch a product that, if it's not a really high-end product, which it probably wouldn't be in this niche, you need to be able to compete with these prices, guys. And specifically the main brands, you need to be able to compete with their prices. If you can't, then it might not be the one for you. We can also look over here. Obviously, what we want to do is look over here, checking a little bit around the sort of review counts that other people have got. Let's move that over there. As you can see, all the reviews there. Yeah, we want at least sort of 3 or 4 there that have got less than 200 reviews, and we've got one there, we've got one there, and we've got one there. So that's good, and one there. So actually, there's about 4 in the top 10. So we definitely could absolutely run for PPC in this ads on this keyword without spending a ton. But if we're looking for more keywords, because remember, that's not the only one. Not only can we go through Magnet the way I just showed you and make sure we're looking at all the hyper relevant keywords in here. I can't see any others right now. Bubble tea cup, now that could be one. Once you've done that, another way to do it is actually, whilst you're checking the most relevant keywords from the competitors, like the way I just showed you, you can also do this. You can mix it by the amount of revenue that a competitor's doing, or the sales. And then these top sellers here, we can start clicking them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we can do is run Cerebro. Now, Cerebro is another tool in Helium 10 that we can start running for, by the way. And there is a 20% off Helium 10 link in the description. Now, use that if you will. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. We're not here for the affiliate links. I'm here to show you an awesome way of actually how to do the PPC and stuff like that. But obviously, I'm going to let you know there is 20% off if it's something you want to do. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out on that money at the same time, obviously. So I'm going to let you know that that's there as well. But as I say, you can use alternative tools like Jungle Scout and things like that as well. So don't worry about using that if you're not interested at all. Search volume here. What we always do is put the search volume in here. Let's put a minimum, say, of 600. Now, this is up to you. This depends on many things, whether you're doing bundles, whether you're doing private label, but we usually put a search volume around about 600 in there. And then the position rank's really important. Because what this means, we're going to put that around about 70, because that means that we're going to see the products that are shown for the first 2 pages, all the products that are showing in the first 2 pages. So that's what that means. So it's basically the first 2 pages there. And then the competitor rank average, I would say that means we want to show the competitor rank, we want to show at least 4, let's say. So in these things, that means we've got 5 ASINs there. That means for at least 4 of them, we want to see the relevant keywords that are showing that these ones are ranking for. So when we click apply filters down there, it's showing us 71 filtered results. Now, as you can see here, we've got the search volume there. Once again, personally, I always like to do it by the search volume there. There's other things you can do, like Cerebro IQ score, so that shows you, more. It's kind of telling you the potential. It can be quite a good one because it tells you the potential, the gaps in the market, if you like, how it thinks you could compete. But I always like to do search volume because that's real. The search volume is how many people are actually looking, as you know. So I like to do the search volume, and what we're doing there is not only looking at the search volume, because that won't mean anything if the keyword isn't relevant. Strawberries isn't relevant, obviously not. So we want to scroll down and look at the most relevant one. So once again, we've got bubble tea kit coming up again there. We've already got them. We've got bubble. There we go. We've got a bubble tea coming up there. I'm not sure if we got that one. I think we did. So we want to keep looking until we find other really relevant keywords that we may have missed. We've got bobber tea kit. There we go. It's still got a really good search of 3,597, and that's called bobber tea kit there. The next thing I do over there is scroll over here and have a little look at here. There we go. So we've got Bubba Tea Kit. And then what we can start doing here is having a look at the position rank. So this is the position this holds in the search results. So we've got Bubble Tea Kit there, and that's showing a search result number 1. So that's really, really relevant. Okay, and we know that's relevant just by looking at it, but it's nice to have it there in the data as well. So we would absolutely take that Bubble Tea Kit, and once again, we would open it up and do all that research figuring out if we can compete with that, okay? Just like we did on the magnet there. So guys, that's how for PPC, before we start creating campaigns, which I'm going to be doing some videos on next, that's how we start doing all the keyword research to get all the data to start making our campaigns with. I hope that makes sense. Make sure you subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.